Well, welcome back, my dear sweet friends. If you're new here, welcome. We are so happy you are joining us. Well, it's December 3rd and the busyness is starting already for the month. Paul and I are like just going in 10 different directions, but it's all fun, wonderful celebrations this month. I know some of you are celebrating Hanukkah right now, and I wish you a blessed Hanukkah. We are in the midst of Advent for us, lighting our candles, and it's just a wonderful time. Today's video, we are going to talk about why we remain debt-free. You know how we remain debt-free if you've watched any of our videos, how we save our money, what we do to pinch pennies and save hundreds. But why are we remaining debt-free? Why are we not taking on any debt? At this stage of our lives, people look at us and they're like, now's the time to spend. What are you saving your money for? And we're like, what? So we're going to talk about that a little bit today. And we have done some decorating. I'm going to show you that real quick, easy, how we're readying our house for the holiday season. And in the middle of putting up our tiny tree, you know, our 5-footer that we show you every year, the bird feeder right out the living room window, they were just putting on a show for us. And I honestly believe they knew that they were on film, because I turned the camera around and you're going to love this. We caught some really beautiful birds at the feeder, and we're going to share that with you, because you know what? That is frugal. That is fun, and that is enjoyment that you can't put a price on. So if you are new here, think about hitting that subscribe button. We would love you to be a part of our frugal family. And those of you who join us week after week, month after month, thank you. You have no idea how much it means to Paul and I. We are seeing Christmas cards come in already. You all are thinking of us, and you're part of our family. You really need to know that. That is how we feel about you. So let's get right to this video. Enough mushy stuff, right? So the first thing is we get comments and we get emails. People telling us, well, look at how old you are. Now, I don't feel that old except when I look in the mirror. We are early retirement, so maybe that's why people feel that we should be spending some money now. Why aren't you out there just splurging? Enjoy life. Now is the time. And we're like, we are enjoying life. I think that's what so many people seem to miss. They believe that the more items you have or the big extravagant trips you take are going to somehow magically make your life happy or fill it with joy. And that is not always the case. We need to find joy in the everyday. So when people come at us and say, now is the time to spend, we're like, let us explain why we don't do that. So the first thing we want to touch upon is stress. We don't need any more stress in our lives. Debt to us. Now, again, this is our frugal journey. You know, I always tell you this. What works for us may not work for you, and that is perfectly fine. But maybe somewhere along the video, you can get that little nugget of gold that may apply to you. But as far as debt and stress, we pretty much think they go hand in hand. All you need to do is turn the TV on and watch the news for 5 minutes. That's stress enough. We don't need to be worrying who we owe money to or how we're going to make a payment. That's just not a part of our lives right now. People say, well, your kitchen is kind of outdated. Why don't you just take the money out of the savings and redo it? And I'm like, oh goodness, no. Everything is functional. It's dry, it's clean, it's neat. It's not something we choose to spend our money on. Being debt-free to us is just less stressful. It's that much less we have to worry about. No matter what kind of beautiful things that money can buy or debt can buy, for us right now, it's not where we're at. And that is one of the reasons we remain debt-free. Less stress. The next reason we don't take on debt is because we actually have extra money to spend on things we want. If we take on a monthly payment, a large monthly payment, well, that is going to take away from our income coming into the house. So we have so much that comes in every month through Paul's pension and my super teeny tiny baby pension. Now we have a little wiggle room right now so we can save some money or buy the little extra treat here and there. If we max that out, if we max our incoming income out by taking on a payment of some sort, all the money that we may have extra at the end of the month is gone. It is now gone into something that we are stuck with. So let me give you an example. If you follow me on Instagram, and you really should, because you never know what I'm doing over there, it's just one word, Frugal Money Saver. I showed you what I did. I failed on our November no spend on personal items for Paul and I. Paul did great. I failed. Let me show you what I did. My son had to return something at Walmart, and there was a store next door called Five Below. And Paul's like, you want to just walk through? Big mistake, okay? I keep it honest. You know I keep it honest with you. Well, we walked in. We were making it out, and behind the counter, I just happened to glance over. Look what I see. And inside, every day, for 24 days, you get a little Disney booklet. And it's got a story with little colored pictures. This is Flick's Christmas invention. Remember A Bug's Life? I caved. I spent $5 on it. But you know what? It was okay because we had the extra $5. No, I wasn't supposed to spend it because we were on a no spend for personal items, but I did buy it. But the point I'm trying to make is I didn't have to worry about spending that $5 because it had to go to a bill that we had incurred. We have that little extra wiggle room. We don't want to lose it. Another reason we stay debt-free is to save more. If we take on debt for an unnecessary purchase, now you hear me saying unnecessary, that money we have extra at the end of the month after all our necessary bills are paid cannot go into the savings now, because now we have to pay our new debt with that money. We can't save it. It's almost like a circle. We stay out of debt by saving money so that if a necessary expense comes up, remember when our oil burner died in the middle of March, like a year or so ago, it was $8,000, but we had the money in the savings account. We take that little wiggle room every month and we put it away. If we don't do that, we're going to end up having to take a loan and going into debt. So we try very, very hard not to do that. Savings to us, and you can look at any of our videos, is super important. Before we even retired, we made sure we had a hefty savings for this very reason. So we will do without taking on extra debt so that we are able to save more money. Another reason we stay out of debt is because I don't want to pay someone extra money to loan me money. Basically, they tell you when you have to pay, how much you have to pay. To us, we don't want that extra burden. We just don't. We don't want someone dictating to us, well, you need to pay me now, you need to pay me this much, you need to give me this much interest. It's just something we don't want to do. And if we don't have to do it, we avoid it. Another reason we stay debt-free is because we don't want to go into savings for our everyday monthly expenses. Let's say we take on a large car payment. Now that car payment, let's hypothetically say $400 a month we have to pay. What if, let's say something unexpected comes up? Well, now because of that extra $400 payment, we have to go into our savings to pull out for our everyday bills. We don't ever want to do that. We don't ever want to have to live above our means. So that is another reason we stay debt free. If you have a payment that is due that is more than you make, I'm going to have to go into the savings. We're going to have to go in, and I don't want to have to do that. So we live below our means. So basically, we save to stay out of debt. If something, God forbid, happens, we can pull that money we have. It's a circle. We save to stay out of debt. And we're out of debt because we save. And again, we have a full blessed life. You see our videos, you see what we do. We have splurges. We're not missing out on anything. Do you feel we are, Paul, ever?
No, not at all. Not at all. We go on vacations, we go for hikes, walks, we have our garden, we got a little dog, we visit friends. It doesn't feel like we're deprived.
Not at all. I agree. I really agree. And if we can encourage you with anything, is to find that joy in the everyday. In the everyday. When I show you this next clip, we're going to show you our bird feeder. And yes, we do buy sunflower seeds. That is part of our budget because those birds are part of our entertainment. They are part of our family. They're like pets to us now. They really are. Wouldn't you say, Paul?
Oh, yeah, we love them. It's just so... You go to the window and you see them there and it just brings joy to your heart.
It really does. And we're not faking this. This is really what we do. So as weird as it may be, we hope this encouraged you. We always are showing you how we save money. But we just wanted to let you know is why we continue to remain debt-free. Why do we continue to do it? Basically, it's peace of mind. It's knowing we have money in the bank. It's knowing that we can meet our bills every month. So now we're going to go just a couple days back and we're going to show you just some simple Christmas decorations we put up. A lot of our ornaments, a lot of the things you're going to see are total vintage. I know it's not everyone's style, but that's who we are. Some of the Christmas figures on my mantle are from my grandmother. If we ever are out and about and we see mid-century little Santas or any kind of little figures and they're really inexpensive, we'll pick them up. You'll see a little bit of that. So we just wanted to share this with you. So here it is. Enjoy. The little tree is going up. Yay! Let's see what's out at the feeder. Oh, a cardinal and a downy woodpecker. That's a nuthatch in the suet feeder now. There's the female cardinal right there. They're together. Oh, it is a great day at the feeder today. It's because it's cold out, I think. I hope you enjoyed that. Just a snippet of what we have done to the home just to get ready for the Advent season and Christmas. Paul did decorate outside. He loves to do that. I was like, do you want me to help you? He's like, no, I got it. I stayed inside. We will show you that coming up. It's just simple. It's easy. We didn't overdo this year. And we're trying to keep the whole month that way. It seems like little things are starting to creep in though, so we're gonna have to be diligent and make sure we don't become overwhelmed. We thank you for spending this time with us. We hope this video blessed you. We hope it encouraged you. We hope you just can see a little bit more who we are and why we do what we do, really. So thank you again. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. Come on in and be part of our Frugal family. Please give this a thumbs up. It helps us so very much in the YouTube world. And today's question is, how do you all slow down? What do you do when times like this get busy? Like when the month of December gets busy, what do you do to like decompress? Just take some quiet time. Do you read? Talk to friends? What do you do? We would love to know that. Everybody is so different. Sometimes I just need to go upstairs and take a book and just sit quietly, kind of recharge the batteries. But I would love to know what you all do in this busy time of year to just take some time for yourself. So thank you again. You know how much we love you. You know how much we appreciate you. Thank you. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, we wish you blessings. Stay tuned. Dixie's here. Gotta come on. It's in her contract. Love you. See you soon. Bye-bye.